You wake up tired. You had plans, real ones, and somehow, by the end of the day, nothing got done. You tell yourself you're lazy. You tell yourself you have no discipline. But here's what nobody is actually telling you. You're not lazy. Your brain is being farmed, and the system doing it is worth trillions of dollars. So in this video, I'm breaking down exactly how it works. No motivational fluff, just the real science behind why you can't focus anymore. Let's start with something your biology teacher never told you. Dopamine doesn't make you happy, it makes you chase. That's it. That's its whole job. Back when humans were surviving in the wild, a dopamine hit meant something real. You found food, you earned status, you built something. The reward was hard, the chase was slow. Now compress all of that into a 5-inch screen. Every scroll, every notification, every algorithmically designed thumbnail, your brain gets the same hit. Without the effort, without the meaning. It doesn't know the difference. It just knows that felt like something. Do it again. And here's where it gets dark. Your brain adapts. Every time you get a cheap dopamine hit, your baseline drops. Think of it like a water line. The more you flood it with easy stimulation, the lower that line sinks. And when the baseline drops, the real things stop registering. A good conversation, a workout, deep work, they all fall below the waterline. You don't feel them anymore. That's not laziness. That's desensitization. And the scary part is you don't notice it happening. You only notice it when nothing feels worth doing. Now here's the mistake almost every guy makes. He tries to fight this with willpower. Bro, that's like trying to punch your way out of quicksand. Willpower lives in your prefrontal cortex, and dopamine dysregulation weakens your prefrontal cortex first. You are using a broken tool to fix the break. And that's not discipline. That's just exhaustion with a different name. Critical mistake. Warning, the exit is not resistance, it's redesign. You don't outrun the system, you stop feeding it. There's something darker underneath all of this that almost nobody talks about. Over time, this loop doesn't just kill your focus, it rewires what you actually want. You start preferring the simulation over the real thing, the highlight reel over the relationship, the fantasy over the work. Neurologically, your preferences shift. The version of you that wanted to build something, to be respected, to actually matter, that signal gets buried under noise. And slowly, without realizing it, you start optimizing for comfort instead of growth. And comfort, unchecked, is how a man builds a small life. So here's the actual protocol, and listen. This is not about becoming a monk. It's about recalibration. First, identify your main dopamine input. Not all of them, just the one you reach for without thinking. That's the one running the show. Second, remove it from your environment, not from your willpower. Your phone is not in your bedroom. The app is deleted. You build friction into the architecture, not into your resolve. Third, replace that void with something hard and real. Cold exposure, lifting, a project with a deadline, something that makes your nervous system earn the reward. Within 2 to 3 weeks, the baseline starts to rise. The world gets sharper again. That's not motivation. That's your biology correcting itself. And here's what most guys underestimate. This compounds. When your dopamine baseline stabilizes, something quiet and powerful starts happening. Deep work becomes possible, not in theory, neurologically. Patience comes back. Tolerance for boredom comes back. And boredom for a man with real goals is not emptiness. It's where strategy lives. You stop being reactive. You start being deliberate. Your attention becomes an asset again, instead of a product being harvested. That's not a lifestyle change. That's a shift in the fundamental quality of your cognition. Look, I want to be straight with you. What's being done to your attention, your motivation, your identity? It's not accidental, it's engineered. Billions of dollars of behavioral science deployed every day to keep you in the loop. Distracted, reactive, manageable. The man who understands this and actually acts on it is not special. He's just awake. Start tonight. Not with a grand gesture. Remove one stimulus. Protect 1 hour of your morning. Because the version of you that's capable of real focus, real presence, real impact, he already exists. He's just waiting for you to stop drowning him in noise. The work starts now.